So they come to the line for first down and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground.
That's trash.
And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hope this quarterback can get it done.
Back to throw.
I ain't got time to see that. I'm on the go.
It is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, bro.
On third down, they'll set up to throw.
Bro, these
And
niggas
that is
not.
incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's fielded at about the 18. Now on the return, he has
We didn't pick that ball up.
ball.
We did pick that ball up. No, we didn't pick that ball up. Whatever.
Big mistake with the punt return unit there. You think the defense is off the field, but here they come back again after the turnover.
These plays are just back-breaking, Mike. As you said, you get a big stop. You think your defense is going to get a chance to come off the field and get a break. Next thing you know, 1 minute later, they're back out there, and the offense gets a chance to do it all over again.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. They'll go again with Guerendo. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Oh, ass loser.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
Bruh, what the fuck is that shit? Nigga saw his ball coming straight to him, he batted it down. What the fuck?
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
They'll look to pick this up. Third and a yard. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on third and short. So instead of third and short, it's now third and 6. They'll look to throw.
Oh
And
my
this is going to
goodness.
be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Moody's kick is good. And the Bucs are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Let's see if we can get some time on this drive. A little bit.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way. They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, New York. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Jets move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. On the handoff, it's Guerendo. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. He'll drop to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's going to be taken down after a big second down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. set to go now on 1st and 10. Here comes Gurenda. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
On the handoff, it's Hall running right. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Here's a 2nd and 12. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
We just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Sauce Gardner.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Now, faking the give. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That is hard. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to keep it himself.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive, it feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll give it to Guerendo. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the...
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, New York. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets extend to a 24-3 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
They send the tight end in motion. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A run with Guerrero. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Back to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll look to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. They'll look to throw again. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On 2nd down, a run with Guerrero. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
From the 2-yard line, yet again, what can they do on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run this one in. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
A run here with Hall. Hall, a first down and more. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Knapp.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hidden as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Quickly to the outside and complete.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run. It's Hall. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. The extra point is good. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Now, faking the give. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tampa. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Buccaneers 17. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he will score. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. The extra point is up and through. And the Jets are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a game of 53 yards. First down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 82 yards. Touchdown, Jets. The PAT, up and good. And the Jets tack on one more to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Man. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Back to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Bucs are able to cut into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here's 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football at their own 23.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. That is hard. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers are able to edge a bit closer.
Buccaneers 31.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. It's 1st down, and it's Paul. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both the feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by I'm moving the bricks. You talk about now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I